Yeah, that's great for us.
That's good?
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. At this time, we would like to welcome our senior class for the 2023-2024. Let's meet our seniors. First, we welcome number 7 from St. Clair Shores, Michigan, Will Nicholson.
so many firsts, lasts, and in-betweens. We're certainly not the last class to get a smile and a kiss from Bruiser walking across campus. We are never going to be the last class to begin our college careers by serving our local community and pursuing our passions. Above all else, come hell or high water, we will never be the last class to come to Adrian College and find a motivated and supportive community of students, faculty, and staff, and leave with the skills and tools needed to be inspiring industry leaders and professionals with high hopes and dreams for our bright futures ahead. The people and the experiences that we are most grateful for are the ones that will continue us on this upward path for the rest of our lives. In the spirit of gratitude, thank you to my fellow classmates for being a part of this community with me. Whether we spent most of these moments together or barely crossed paths, you contributed your gifts and talents to continue the legacy of this incredible community. Thank you for prioritizing the preservation of the Adrian College experience and for continually seeking to develop the institution's ability to develop both the knowledge in our heads and the care in our hearts.
Thank you to the roommates, friends, teammates, and peers who, although we have only known each other for 4 years, it seems impossible to think about being surrounded by anyone else in the coming weeks. We celebrated each other's accomplishments, became each other's biggest cheerleaders, and never let each other struggle alone. College has been called the most formative years of our lives, but I can say for certain that these last 4 years have included both the most amazing and most difficult moments of my life. One constant, however, is the support of my friends through it all. It is impossible to thank everyone who makes up our AC family. Together, you have each played an integral role in helping us achieve this momentous milestone.
And you be proud to be a graduate of Adrian College. It's a good...
Welcome inside Arrington Ice Arena, where tonight it's senior night, a chance to honor the Bulldogs, Will Nicholson, Willie McGuire, Cole Weber, and Joey Finfer. As you may have watched a few minutes ago, all 4 of those players for this ACHA Men's Division II Adrian College team were honored pre-game for all that they've contributed to these program over the last 4 years. And we are ready to play some Bulldog hockey. Adrian College hosting Trine University in tonight's contest. Should be a fun one. We're happy to have you with us here tonight from Arrington Ice Arena. Bulldogs in the gold, moving right to left on your screen. Trine Thunder in the navy blue, moving left to right. Puck drop, and we get things going here at Arrington Ice Arena. Time to play some Bulldog hockey as public address announcer Dave Van Giesen announces over the loudspeakers. Willie McGuire's moving forwards hard on the forecheck. He always brings a lot of energy into this Adrian lineup. Bulldogs were able to defeat the Thunder 4-1 last night down in Angola, Indiana. Joey Finfer will head forwards. The senior captain and defenseman moving into the near corner. Pushes this one onwards. It's McGuire looking out for Cole Weber. Puck is lofted all the way down by the Thunder, who are able to get a change here, as this will be played by the starting netminder for the Bulldogs tonight, Peter Supp. Supp starting between the pipes in the gold. He'll come out of his goal to handle this puck. Leaves it there for Tyler Ackerman, then shot forwards by Mack. This is handled by Max Cohen. Dropped off for Carper, a high shot, and that is gloved by the netminder for the Trine Thunder. That is Kyle Dyer making the save. Sorry about that, folks. We're having some technical difficulties. Another save is made by Dyer. Again, glad you've joined us for this contest here today of ACHA Men's Division II Hockey. We have a face-off from the far side of the Trine zone. It's won back cleanly by Cohen. Potts moving it over for Ackerman. A long shot that deflects wide, going off the backside of Jeffrey Ransom there in front of the net. Return to the point. This is Potts for Ackerman. It bounces off his skate. Now a long lead feet ahead comes from Parks. Foot race back for it. Peter Supp comes out of his net to play it. This is sent back into the middle. Ransom has his stick lifted. Thunder are able to get it back down low. Potts handling the puck, working it for Ackerman. Mack will head up ice once more. Marcus Mack on the far side of the rink. He's hit hard. Stepping up is Parks. Bulldogs playing in the near corner of the Trine end. Starting off on the front foot here from Arrington Ice Arena. It's the senior, Will Nicholson, looking for the biscuit here. It's picked up again by Parks, who cannot get it clear. Nicholson stolen away, and a save made by Dyer, who holds on with 17:40 left to go in the first period. Bulldogs have the first 4 shots in this hockey game. Face-off, one back by the Bulldogs. They move it D-to-D for Cope, who sent the shot just wide. Again, this is Parks turning it up the wall. Heavy collision between Chancellor Koger and a Bulldog on the far dasher. Cope pinching up to try and grab the puck. He drags down Adam Brown. This will be skated out of pressure by Koger before being stolen right back by Dominic Malone. Malone moving this one forwards for Skinner. Zach Skinner from the left wing. And Dyer will hold on to make the save with 17:12 left to go in the first. Bulldogs getting good chances here early on, but Kyle Dyer standing tall, making some nice saves to keep the Bulldogs off the board. Face-off, one back by the Thunder. This is moved ahead by Powinski. Looking to keep it in and fighting hard to do so is Ryan Hutchison, but unable to. Finfer bounces it right back out. This is taken on by Braden Morris. Shot one from the right wing, and that's held on to by Dyer as tangled up behind the play were Des Madrill as well as Trine's Grady Boardman. Things getting feisty here in the early stages of the second half of a back-to-back between these two squads. Face-off is one to the far board. Squirts free. What a silky move. The backhander is saved. Coming from Jack Kramer. Showing off the mitts on that play. And here's a nice deke by Finfer to beat one. Then has it stripped away by Lucas London. And this will be skated out of trouble by Powinski once more. Crunch to the wall is Mastroni. Another heavy hit delivered by Finfer. He's battling on the boards with Braden Piper. Puck comes back around for Kramer now. Can't force it out. Good keep in by Jeffrey Ransom. This is lifted ahead by Kramer. Knocked out of midair by Dickman. Mitchell Dickman is pressured by Des Madrill. Back up for Toto on the near wall. He'll play this one off the window and out, or rather, apologies, that was Morris who played it out. McGuire back on along. Hissong trying to control the loose puck. Makes its way all the way back for Hutchison. Long stretch pass. Intended target was Hissong on the far blue line. Cut off by the Thunder defense as this one's angled onward by Griffin. D-to-D it comes for Benda. McGuire able to shake off the check of Jack Parks. He's in now, and that one deflects off the back of the leg of Nolan Dresch. Thunder able to skate this puck out of danger as they head up the other way. Just missing the net with the shot is Dresch. Puck will skitter out into neutral territory. It's picked up by Boardman. Moves it back over for Brown. Now on along up ahead. This is Dresch. Puck is corralled by Potts. Potts again. Takes a hit from Brown down low as the Bulldogs are able to move it out. This is found by Cole Weber, one of the seniors being celebrated here tonight. Skating up ahead with the puck is Powinski. Riley Powinski from the right wing. Doesn't go, and now the follow-up will be fanned on by Koger. Potts. Quick pass snapped along for Carper. Lifted rink wide. This is played back off the boards by Benda as Mack is crunched. Stepping up to make a hit is Nieheisel. Speeding along to pick up the puck is Adam Brown. Skates in. Save made by Peter Supp. He'll cover with 14:32 left in the first. Let's go Bulldogs, the chant from the sizable crowd here in attendance for the ACHA Men's Division II team senior night. Scooping up this loose puck is Nate Mastroni. Sent backwards for Carper. Scooping up the loose puck here is Cohen. Max Cohen off to the races, saucered over for Mack. Can't get a clean shot off. Good chance there on a 2-on-1 that broke down as quickly as it developed for Adrian College. They battle for it on the doorstep. Looking to keep the puck out is Kyle Dyer. A heavy collision down low. Bulldog players down. Also shoved down to the ice is Jack Parks. And I think we're going to see penalties out of this. Parks is going to the box. Bulldog players still down on the ice, down low. I think that's Mack, but I'm not certain. It is Marcus Mack, who will be attended to by the trainer. Hopefully he's all right. Slow to get up here, still down on one knee in the near corner of the Trine zone. Now he's back up on his skates and looks to be no worse for wear. He'll skate off, and I think there may be a penalty called against Mack here, but good to see at the very least that he's doing okay. Mack will not be going, perhaps he will be going to the box, but Jack Parks is leaving the game. I think he's been ejected. Mack is in the box. Parks has left the game. I was unable to see what happened down low, but Mack went down to the ice quickly after he was battling for the puck on the side of the Trine net with it loose in front of Dyer, who was trying to cover it up. And then I think Parks was the one who had taken down Mack, and then he was knocked over himself. So net front battle that's customary to see in hockey, but maybe we saw something that crossed the line, at least in the eyes of the officials, as they send Parks to the dressing room. Jordan Griffin in to serve the penalty for the Trine Thunder. So we've got a 2-minute call up on the board against Adrian at the moment. That's the only thing being presented on the scoreboard at this point in time. And now a 5-minute major penalty has been displayed against the Trine Thunder. Did not see any penalty calls given as both parties headed to the box. So we'll have a 2-minute stretch of 4-on-4 hockey, and then after that, the Bulldogs will be the recipients of a 5-on-4 power play for 3 minutes on the tail end of the major call. 5 in a game given to Jack Parks for what transpired down low near the Thunder net. With 13:50 left to play in this first period, we're still scoreless. This one's kicked forward by Koger. Found by Stephen Cope. Such a smooth pivot up ice from Cope there. He'll send it forwards for O'Bricky, trying to whack it along. Now it's taken back by the Thunder. This is Adam Brown. Brown delivering it backwards for Powinski. Riley Powinski starts out from behind his own goal. 1:13 of 4-on-4 hockey remaining. Cope back along for Malone. Dominic Malone in the neutral zone. A no-look dump in from number 11. Stopped behind the goal by Dyer. Found by Potts in the neutral zone. He'll set it over for Ackerman, who turned it over. A chance, and this one sent wide of the mark by Reese Bomey, who picked off the pass from Ackerman and looked to be in on goal there. Now a chance coming in from Morris. Missed the target. He'll get it back from Potts now. Follow-up shot is blocked. Now that's Ackerman from distance and kicked aside by Dyer. Puck comes free. Again, this is Morris. Blocker save made by Dyer, who's been peppered here early on. He saved 11 of 11. Back around the boards from Powinski. Trine having some trouble on the breakout. This will be acquired by Ransom. Moving the puck for Powinski. Powinski through the neutral zone, elevating it forwards with the backhand. Puck is controlled here by Carper. Sam Carper moving in on the forehand, lifted this one high in the air and out of the rink. So we'll get a stoppage with 12:04 still to be played in the first period, as the Bulldogs have just began an extended power play with 2:58 left on it. Jack Parks, it has been announced, was given a 5-minute major and a game misconduct for spearing on Mack. And Mack was called for a slashing penalty. Good to get that clarification, as Dyer will field a long shoot-in and hold on for a whistle with 11:49 to go in this first period. Bulldogs on the power play for the next 2 minutes and 43 seconds. Great crowd in attendance here at Arrington Ice Arena tonight, as Nicholson will find it off the faceoff. Finfer gives to Carper, then gets it back. Fed over for Malone. Sealing off the lane there was Dresch. Players battle for it down low. It'll be found by Brown, trying to clear. Finfer does well to keep it in. Slipped over for Carper. Pass was too far in front of him. He's able to bump it low for O'Bricky. It went off his skate. This will be pitchforked ahead by Brown, and then a whistle blows, as I believe the puck was played by an Adrian high stick. So we get a stoppage and a faceoff just outside the Trine zone with 2 minutes and 13 seconds left on Adrian's power play. Shots 12-2 at the moment in favor of Adrian College. As this faceoff is won back cleanly, Supp moving it over for Morris, who will circle behind the wagons. Morris looking for more options up ice. This is Cohen. Tripped down to the ice, able to get back on his feet, but turned it over. Maybe a break developing. As Nieheisel from the right wing, just getting a piece of it with the glove, was Supp to keep it out. Now dug free. Up ice with speed is Jack Kramer. Kramer on the far side looking to center for Mack. Pass didn't connect, and then a quick glove save made by Dyer on the shot from Stephen Cope with 10:41 to go in the first. Face-off coming up here between Max Cohen and Braden Piper. Bulldogs have possession off the draw. This is Morris for Cohen from the right wing. They score! A Marcus Mack attack. Off the floor and on the board, Marcus Mack. He drew the penalty. He scores the goal. Marcus Mack was speared just about 3.5 minutes ago. No worse for wear. He looks to be just all right, as he is the recipient of a brilliant pass. Nice dish over for Mack. A wide open net to just tap it in. And the Bulldogs are up 1-0 on senior night. Back to the blue line. This is played off the wall. Racing back for it is Carper. He receives a heavy contact from Dickman. Finfer headmans it for Malone. Malone stops up. Finfer again. Turned it over. Trying to steer it onwards is Bomey. Fielded by Malone. Dominic Malone crosses over the Trine blue line. Sends it into the near corner. This is touched around by Dresch. Now handled by Brown. He'll send it all the way down with 38 seconds left on what was a major penalty called against Jack Parks. So despite the power play goal from Marcus Mack, there's still more power play time ahead for Adrian College, albeit just 25 seconds. Finfer taking his sweet time moving this puck out of his own end. Trying to spring McGuire. Out to play it is Dyer. Cope is there, shoveling one back along for McGuire to chase. Pawinski looking to clear it out, just able to get the puck by Zach Skinner, who will skate back to retrieve. Bulldogs able to cash in once on a 3-minute power play on the tail end of a 4-on-4. Marcus Mack hops out of the penalty box and gets on the board. Cope towards the net, awkwardly handled by Dyer after Hissong got a piece out front, but the Thunder able to cover up. And Thunder able to kill off the remainder of the major penalty and get back to even strength here at Arrington Ice Arena. Good look at Tyler Hissong there, who just had the tip opportunity at the net front. Face off one back by McGuire. This will be fed for Weber as he takes a bump from London. Hissong dropped back for Skinner, fanned on the shoot attempt. Mastroni skating at the other direction with haste. This is moved onwards by Lucas London, kept in at the blue line by Ransom. Dished right back for London, centering pass under the stick of Mastroni. He'll grab it again. This is Nate Mastroni. Dropping one off. Some space for Jeffrey Ransom. Cope kicked it away. Spun forwards for Hissong. Pass was behind him. Cope whacking it back onwards. This puck now sent over for Dresch. Skinner will corral it out of the air. Back into the neutral zone. We've got 8:04 left in this first period. Bulldogs up 1-0 thanks to a power play goal from Marcus Mack. Found by Hissong at center ice. A slick deke and now another one. Dishing it for Kramer, who stood up. In there for the puck is Desmadrill. Potts near side. This is Ackerman. Shot went off the backside of Desmadrill, I do believe. And the Thunder will clear it down. Bulldogs will be forced to play it as Peter Supp came out of the net. Around the near boards. This is moved on by Morris. Back for it is Potts. Behind his own net. Dished for Kramer. Moved forward in the neutral zone and then played right back in deep towards Bulldog territory by Grady Boardman. Found on the boards by Bomey. Maybe a chance here developing for Kramer if they can find him. It skitters away from his twig as Boardman got a piece of the stretch pass. Desmadrill looking out front for Braden Morris, and he just missed the net. Desmadrill returned for Morris yet again. For Potts at the point. Potts pops one wide of the post. Ackerman slid backwards for Potts once more. This is around the boards, too far ahead of Morris. Cohen will scoot in, trying to grab it. Missed the puck, and Ackerman will regroup the Bulldogs as they get fresh legs out on the ice. Ackerman from the left wing, playing it in deep. Sent around by Boardman. Mack, nifty move between the legs. He'll collide with Boardman there. Thunder looking to get the breakout going. This is a pass onwards. Finds Adam Brown. Brown from the left wing. Snapped a shot. Went off Hutchison. Puck loose on the doorstep. Both teams battle for it. Carper will find it and then sends the puck out of play for a stoppage with 6:06 to go in this first period. Bulldogs lead 1-0. As we mentioned, they got a power play goal from the man you see on your screen, number 13, Marcus Mack. Bulldogs looking to rim this puck around. Hutchinson fanned on the attempt. Carper centered for Mack. Thunder play it right back in down low. Hutchison forwards. Stolen away by Trevor Zimmer. Sent one over the goal. That was actually Lucas London on the attempt. Now a long bid from Ransom that was well wide. Cohen flying out of the zone. Passes off the skate of Mack. He'll skate onwards. All the way around the boards. Nicholson, one of the seniors for the Bulldogs, racing to get there. His shot blockered away by Kyle Dyer. Benda, another chance, and a glove save made by Dyer, who's been busy. He's saved 18 of 19 to this point in the game with 5:21 left in the first period. O'Bricky will step in to take this draw against Dickman. O'Bricky comes away with the puck, couldn't get a shot through. This is found by Boardman. Reset once more for Pawinski. Skinner, pass handcuffed O'Bricky. Down low for it is Reese Bomey. Nicholson touched it through the traffic. Lofts one ahead, just outside of the outreached arm of Pawinski. Now Malone has it, looking to put a move on Pawinski, who shut him down. Skinner in his own end. Hands off for O'Bricky. Puck in the hands of Dominic Malone once more. Malone skates into the O-zone. Applying pressure in towards Boardman, who's crunched by Malone. Cope sending one rink wide. That one awkwardly inside the skate of Koger, who's able to clear it down. Skinner will backtrack with an opponent. Pawinski in hot pursuit. Pawinski gets there first, sends a shot on goal. And I believe high sticking had been signaled, so that's why the play will stop, and that's why Zach Skinner was skating back so slowly. Just taking his time, really. Bulldogs will get a chance to get a change, as you see Tyler Hissong there on your screen. Because of the high stick, the faceoff will come all the way back into Thunder territory with 4:23 left in the period. McGuire facing off with Brown. This is lifted forwards by Dresch and then shot right back deep towards Trine territory by Ackerman. Handed off behind the net for Nolan Dresch. Dresch will skate ahead. This is off the skate of Hissong. Dresch passing it across for Ransom. Now up ahead. It's Koger. Long shot as he's hit. Trine went in offside. That's why we get the whistle. 3:56 to go in the first. Shots 19-5 in favor of Adrian as they lead 1-0. Puck tied up at the dot. Taken forwards momentarily by Braden Piper. Bulldogs get it back. This is Hissong. Working one along that's handled by the Thunder's Ransom. Shot wide, or pass wide for Pawinski. Now centered a chance. Sup kept it out. Potts on the near side backhands one that finds Hissong. Hissong into the offensive zone, trying to hang on as he's swarmed by Thunder players, but it won't matter. Great moves by Hissong. Sends it over for Hutchison. The pass. Sneaking behind Kyle Dyer, but wide. So the Thunder goaltender can cover up. No harm done for Trine. Great shot attempt for Ryan Hutchison. Hutchison sending one towards Dyer, and it nearly snuck through. Face-off won by Mitchell Dickman. Thunder trying to get it out. Finfer hit up high by an elbow. Caressed by Boardman. Pass in the neutral zone, picked off by Joey Finfer. The Bulldogs captain trying to fend off Reese Bomey. Finds Desmadrill. Hutchison with the puck on edge. It'll carry him all the way over to the far side, where it's handled by Pawinski. Airmails one down. Hand passed by Hutchison. Hand pass waved, rather, and this will be sent right back up for Morris with a rifle. And another shot that's sealed up as he looked to go through the 5-hole of Dyer, who closed up his equipment. At the blue line, this is returned for Joey Finfer. Finfer a long shot, deflected into the far corner. Desmadrill returning for Benda. Bounces behind the goal. Morris battling to regain control of the puck. And the Bulldogs shot it out themselves with 2:19 left to go in this first period. Kramer shot it ahead. Desmadrill tipped it in. And now Jeffrey Ransom will grab it for the Thunder. Snapped up for Nieheisel. Found by Koger. Carper giving Trine some trouble. Koger skating ahead, has it stolen by Cohen, sets up Mack. Shot steered wide of the mark. Now Mack looking back out front for Cohen. That one pinballs away from the Bulldogs. Number 29 skated the other direction. This is controlled by Brown. Stops, shoots. It's loose on the side of the net. Peter Supp will cover up finally with 1 minute and 41 seconds before the first intermission. Bulldogs able to keep the puck out as Trine with a good chance in transition. Face-off is won back by O'Bricky. Benda trying to clear it out. Found by Malone, who gets it back from Cope now. Benda meandering his way ahead. He's met by Braden Piper. Teams battle in the neutral zone. Malone, crunch, takes a hard hit from Piper. Thunder able to release for Ransom here. Skated in now by Piper. Good stick check by Cope to take it away. Moved back forward by Dresch. Benda for Nicholson. Steers it ahead. Dyer out of his goal to play it. Final minute of play here in the first period. Puck skipped over the stick of Ackerman. Nicholson looking for it. Malone couldn't find it. Skated through neutral ice by Dresch. Worked wide for Mastroni. That one turned aside by the left pad of Supp. Nicholson lifted along. Batted down by Hissong, who couldn't corral it. Dresch knocked over. Huge hit from Benda. He steps up. There's going to be a penalty against Andre Benda. Benda called for the hit. He'll go to the box. And roughing the call against Andre Benda. Trying to the power play now. Face-off won by Willie McGuire here to start the Bulldog penalty kill that will most likely carry over into the second period. Pawinski behind the goal with 20 seconds left in the first stanza. Still Pawinski trying to get away from Weber, and this is taken in offside by Nieheisel. Stoppage with 16 seconds left in the period. Face-off won back by the Thunder. Found by Ransom on the near side. Centered. Adam Brown walking in. Nice glove save made by Peter Supp. The Czech netminder able to snap it up with the catching hand. Trine with a good chance on the power play. One back by Trine. They get it for Boardman. This one sent across the shot, missed the mark from Ransom, and a shot right at the final buzzer from Boardman that Peter Supp able to save as the Bulldogs take a 1-0 lead into the first intermission. That's how things stand after 20 minutes of play, as we've got 40 more minutes of hockey still to come here from Arrington Ice Arena. Stay with us. You're watching Senior Night Bulldog Hockey on ACTV.
are so many firsts, lasts, and in-betweens. We're certainly not the last class to get a smile and a kiss from Bruiser walking across campus. We are never going to be the last class to begin our college careers by serving our local community and pursuing our passions. Above all else, come hell or high water, we will never be the last class to come to Adrian College and find a motivated and supportive community of students, faculty, and staff, and leave with the skills and tools needed to be inspiring industry leaders and professionals with high hopes and dreams for our bright futures ahead. The people and the experiences that we are most grateful for are the ones that will continue us on this upward path for the rest of our lives. In the spirit of gratitude, thank you to my fellow classmates for being a part of this community with me. Whether we spent most of these moments together or barely crossed paths, you contributed your gifts and talents to continue the legacy of this incredible community. Thank you for prioritizing the preservation of the Adrian College experience and for continually seeking to develop the institution's ability to develop both the knowledge in our heads and the care in our hearts.
Thank you to the roommates, friends, teammates, and peers who, although we have only known each other for 4 years, it seems impossible to think about being surrounded by anyone else in the coming weeks. We celebrated each other's accomplishments, became each other's biggest cheerleaders, and never let each other struggle alone. College has been called the most formative years of our lives, but I can say for certain that these last 4 years have included both the most amazing and most difficult moments of my life. One constant, however, is the support of my friends through it all. It is impossible to thank everyone who makes up our AC family. Together, you have each played an integral role in helping us achieve this momentous milestone.
And you be proud to be a graduate of Adrian College. It's a good day to be a Bulldog. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2023.
Today's students on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time when you will always look back at and say, you know what? Those were incredibly special years. Never experienced before I arrived and never replicated after you leave college.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Welcome back inside Arrington Ice Arena, everyone, for this ACHA Men's Division II matchup between Adrian College and Trine University. As we mentioned, these two teams faced off last night. I believe the final score was 4-1 in favor of the Adrian College Bulldogs. And now tonight, Adrian hosting Trine, and after 20 minutes of play, they lead by 1. Marcus Mack getting the only goal of this game so far on the power play. Strong performance from him. And the other big noteworthy moment of that first period was when Jack Parks was thrown out of the game, given a 5-minute major and a game misconduct for spearing, and ironically a penalty that was committed, I believe, against Mack. And then on that major penalty power play, Mack able to give the Bulldogs a 1-0 lead. Puck drop, we're underway in this second period. Angled in by McGuire. Bulldogs starting this second period off on the penalty kill. McGuire in the near corner of the Trine zone. Has it stripped away. This is carried out by Brown. Adam Brown on along for Neheisel. Finfer looking to force the puck along. It's back out for Brown at the point. Slips it over for Dresch, a shot. That one redirected wide. 45 seconds left on the Trine power play. Brown walking in. Dishes over a shot. Coming in from Chancellor Koger. Now back up top from distance. Shot was sent on by Nolan Dresch. Kept out by the Bulldogs. Right back in, it's Brown. Cutting backwards. This is found by Neheisel. Missed the net with the shot. 20 seconds left to the roughing penalty against Andre Benda, as this will be cleared down ice by Cole Weber. Weber, one of the 4 seniors on this Bulldog team, alongside Willie McGuire, Joey Finfer, and Will Nicholson. Skated forwards now. This is moved in by Ransom. Bulldogs kill off the penalty. Nicholson for Potts. Sent up high in the air. Malone finding the puck, slipping one by the Thunder defenseman Riley Powinski. Shots played wide. Ackerman lost it. Thunder moving in. Trying to play it across here was Mastroni. Good work by the Bulldog defenseman Potts to backtrack to try and shut it down. Ackerman trying to help him out. Puck is found by London. Back up top for Ransom. Ackerman racing after it. Trying to lift it out was Malone, but instead it's gloved down by Powinski. Behind the net, Mastroni. They'll return it back for Ransom. Couldn't handle the pass, and this one going all the way down ice. 2.5 minutes into this second period. It'll be moved forward by the Thunder, and this will be icing against Trine, bringing the faceoff back in their own zone. Faceoff coming up between Cohen and Minger, or rather that's Dickman who will be able to play it out. Skinner turned it over to Ransom. Jeffrey Ransom out for Mastroni, centering pass picked off by Carper. Bulldogs move quickly in transition the other way. This is played up. They look for Marcus Mack. Mack moving it on for Carper. Shot didn't get through. He'll get spin-off pressure. Carper back down for Mack. Cohen reaching after it. Cohen returning this one up top towards Skinner. And then for Marcus Mack. Mack steps into a shot, bounces off Dyer and was loose in front of him. Now it's found by Max Cohen. Cohen battling for the puck here. Bulldogs looking to keep it in at the near side of the point. Adrian able to find it. This puck just sent wide. Great chance for the Bulldogs, and then the follow-up also misses the net from Stephen Cope. Skinner finds it at the blue line and holds it in. Sent up in the air in the neutral zone, played right back in by Cohen. Puck is found by Dresch. Nolan Dresch up ice. Found by Hutchison. Gets it right back for Joey Finfer. Finfer on the far boards. This will be found by Des Madrill. Nolan Dresch. Dropped off for Ransom as Trine looks to put a breakout together. Puck might have gone out of play there, but will continue on. Nieheisel can't get it out. This is sent backwards by Ransom. Pass forwards from Koger. Hutchison gets it back. Now Morris mishandled. Receiving some pressure from Adam Brown, who steals it away from Morris. Still Brown. Great pass across. Finding Boardman. Missed the net with the shot. It comes to Dresch. He can't put it on net either. Played down. This is Koger. Swiped away by Morris. Still the Thunder able to keep it in. Hutchison just letting Finfer work by him there. Finfer battling hard to try and clear the puck, but he can't get it past Brown. Brown knocked over. Huge hit from Finfer. Now Kramer finally able to force it out for Adrian. Back up for Morris. He'll seek to drive wide around Boardman. Players collide heavily. I think that was a shove after the whistle from Kramer that will lead to a delayed penalty against Adrian. Mastroni left behind as Trine was crossed up. We're about to go off sides. Finally, Potts will touch up, and it is Jack Kramer going to the box. Imagine this will be a cross-checking call. And cross-checking is the decision. Trine back to the power play. Willie McGuire to take this draw against Lucas London. McGuire winning it back, but crashing through to grab it is Piper. Weber racing to get there. Sent all the way back up top for Mastroni. Now over for Ransom. A shot deflected. Supp got a piece of it. Potts clearing it out. 20 seconds into the Trine power play. Bulldogs get it out of harm's way. Sent back along for Ransom now. Ransom through the legs of Piper. Looking for it back now is Weber. Puck lofted up in the air. McGuire trying to tap it back onwards. Trine can't get out of their own zone here on the power play. Found again by Ransom. Move forward for Mastroni. Cut off by Benda. Open ice developing. Can Weber get there in time? Tried the toe drag to get around Dresch. And Nolan Dresch got just enough to knock it away and thwart the chance. Halfway through a Trine power play that hasn't been able to gather much steam. Circling back is Dresch. Still Dresch through the neutral zone. Benda back along for Will Nicholson. Nicholson one-on-one with Powinski. Lets a shot go. And Dyer will make the save. Great stop made by the Thunder goaltender. An excellent save. And we'll have a face-off on the far side of the Trine zone. Tyler Hissong will dig in opposite Adam Brown. Brown able to come away with the puck off the face-off. 36 seconds left on the Trine power play. On the near side, this is moved onwards by Boardman. Stick high in the air as Nicholson had it stripped away from him. Long bid on goal from Nieheisel. Hutchison working hard to try and clear it out. Down to grab it is Grady Boardman. Saucered back along. This is found by Hutchison. Sandwich there is O'Bricky between the legs of Boardman and Nieheisel. Stolen away by Nicholson. And this one punched up and out of play by the netminder, Kyle Dyer. Want to give a special shout out to Mr. Malone, father of Dominic Malone. He always hooks our ACTV crew up with food from Wow Cafe every ACHA D2 broadcast. Super generous, very kind man, and it's been an honor to get to broadcast games for this team this season, and thankful for his generosity and kindness. And even though Dominic Malone may not be a senior, I believe this will be his last game, as I believe he's a grad student for this Adrian team. And yes, Malone is a graduate student, so it's, even though he's not a senior, wasn't one of the 4 players that were honored pregame, this will be sort of the last dance here at the AIA for him, as well as it's icing against Trine. And it's definitely been a lot of fun watching Dominic Malone throughout his career. Very talented stick handler, has a lot of great offensive awareness, and thankful to Mr. Malone for hooking us up with food from Wow Cafe, as always. So thank you to him. Very much appreciate it. Trine able to win the faceoff and clear it down. Should also be mentioned, the Bulldogs successfully killed off the penalty to Andre Benda. Zach Skinner will touch up. Icing against, again, the call against the Thunder. 12:18 to go in this second period. Adrian still leading 1-0. Only goal in this game came from Marcus Mack on a first period power play. Face off to the near side. Shot around by Bomey. Mack sent up in the air. Reaching for the puck here is Cohen. Thunder trying to clear it out. Great play by Cope to hold the blue line. Now a long shot off the chest of Dyer. Rhoda looking to bank it out. Cohen will keep it in well. That took a bounce off a skate. Then gloved by Dyer. As a Trine player, that's Mitchell Dickman, goes down, and the Adrian bench letting him hear it with 11:55 to go in this second period. Face-off on the far side of the Trine zone, taking place between Desmadril and London. They'll stop it and restart. Face-off won by the Thunder. Sent up the boards by Boardman, conveniently enough. Desmadril back down low. That's stabbed away by Dresch. Held in once more by Skinner. Morris has it in the far corner. Dug off the boards for Mastroni. Mastroni trying to get away from Kramer as he is pushed away by Skinner. Cope looking to move it out. Behind the net, this is contested for by London. Nice move to get by one from Braden Piper. Bulldogs get it back. Here's Morris steering for Kramer. Kramer in the offensive zone. Moved away by Dresch. Played right back in by the Bulldogs. Behind the goal. Looking to clear it as Boardman, instead taken away by McGuire behind the net. Trying to center, sent it off the goaltender Dyer, who is able to find it and cover up the puck with 10:53 remaining in the second period. Back to the point here off the draw. Potts sends one forwards. Tipped by McGuire. Dyer will cover up as there's an arm up in the air. Who's the call against? We'll find out. Heading to the box right now is Riley Powinski for the Trine Thunder. Powinski for tripping 2-minute penalty called. Bulldogs to the power play. Face off, one backwards by the Bulldogs. Carper will move ahead. Dropped off for Malone. Dominic Malone for Finfer, walks in, fires wide of the left post. Finfer to keep it in, nearly fanned on it. Carper, backhand toe drag, moving ahead, missed the net with a backhander. Trying to scoop the puck up, send it over Dyer. It caroms behind the net, and the Thunder will clear 30 seconds into the Adrian power play. Finfer back up to the offensive blue line for Carper. Hissong will find it. Malone skates in from the left wing, centered for Nicholson, off the outside of the net as Dyer partially blocked the shot. Finfer steps into a shot, and Dyer will glove it. Making a save for the 34th time in this game is Kyle Dyer, who's stopped 34 of the 35 shots he's faced. 9:54 to go in this second period. Bulldogs lead by 1. Face-off won by Cohen. For Braden Morris, halfway through the Adrian power play. Dished for Cohen. Max Cohen off the chest of Dyer, winding his Morris. It's knocked away. Here's Jeffrey Ransom. Short-handed as his stick lift by Mack, who's without a stick. And a big save made by Supp on the follow-up from Dickman, short-handed. Bulldogs the other way on the 2-on-1. Kramer looking across for Morris. And a great back check by Piper, who was then leveled in the aftermath. Caught a hit up high from Cope. He's down on the ice. And there's going to be a penalty upcoming against the Bulldogs. Piper slow to get up after he backtracked to make a tremendous defensive play to stymie the Adrian 2-on-1. And then was clattered into by Cope. And just like that, we'll head to 4-on-4 for the next 38 seconds. 2-minute call against Stephen Cope, the grad student defenseman for Adrian. Face-off will come back into the Adrian zone with 9:24 left in the second. Shots are 35-16 in favor of the Bulldogs, but still they lead by just 1. So Trine very much still in this game. One to the far boards. This is found by Mastroni. Spins it back low for Boardman to chase. It's found by Hissong, looking to start the rush for the Bulldogs. He pulls out a reverse on Mastroni. But I think Adrian went in offside, and that is the case. Neutral zone face-off upcoming here. 23 more seconds of 4-on-4. McGuire lining up across from Brown. Adam Brown moving in on the breakaway. Peter Supp says no. Supp stopped it with the right pad, denying Adam Brown on the breakaway. 4-on-4. About to turn into a Trine power play right now for the next minute and 20 seconds. Out of the box is Powinski after serving the tripling penalty. Up top for Ransom, tees up Dresch. Supp slides across to make another save. Dresch back over for Ransom. Once more, this is Dresch. Shot is blocked by Cole Weber. Dished back down low by Mastroni. It's moved around. Up top, it's Ransom. Back for Brown. Adam Brown waiting. Hands it off for Dresch, then gets it back. And we've got a penalty upcoming, I believe. Not sure what just transpired, if I'm being totally honest, because there's no Trine player going to the box. Face-off is just outside the Adrian zone on the far end of the rink. Curious. Trine wins the puck all the way back below their own goal line. And starting the team ahead is Pawinski. Pass across from Mastroni. Driving wide is Boardman. Finfer clatters into Boardman, knocks him down. Nicholson had the pass go off his skate and then just snuck it outside the blue line. Pawinski couldn't hold it in. 7:35 to go in the second period. 10 seconds left and the penalty to the Bulldogs as O'Bricky directs it onwards. Huge hit from O'Bricky to level Pawinski. London up ahead. Finds a speeding Nate Mastroni. Lets the shot go. Block it away by Supp. Finfer on the near boards. Nicholson trying to move it out. This is Morris. Braden Morris sidesteps a hit. What a move. And a nice shot that's stopped by Dyer. Vacuums it into his equipment, rather, and makes a save with 6:58 left in the second. We are back to even strength, folks. Desmadrill winning the draw backwards. Still Desmadrill. Thunder able to clear. It's Andre Benda spinning it off the boards. Took an odd bounce over the stick of Dickman. Morris back on for Skinner. Zach Skinner below the goal line comes together with Dresch. Found by Rhoda, who turned it right back over to Morris. On along, it's chipped off the wall by Dickman. Desmadrill finds Morris, who has Kramer. Jack Kramer with Benda walking in the far side. High saucer, couldn't find him. Back over by Benda. Morris, good keep in. Desmadrill looking to gain control. Thunder can clear. Benda will turn back up ice. Skinner spinning with the puck as he takes a heavy check from Bomey. Lifted up in the air. This is batted across by Nieheisel. Stopping on a dime is Brown and shoots this one along the kick plate. Skinner. Pass received by Mack. A flying saucer up for Kramer. Tried to make a move by Pawinski but was stifled. Shot back forwards by Nieheisel. Benda will grab it. Kramer chopping it onwards as he's bumped into by Nieheisel. Again, it's Kramer. Off the boards. Pawinski at the point. Feeds Adam Brown. That one bounced in front off of his teammate, Chancellor Koger. And we've got a Bulldog penalty coming up again. It's Zach Skinner this time. Skinner was headed into the wrong penalty box there. Tripping the call made against Skinner, and he's upset, partially because of the penalty and partially because he was headed to the wrong destination initially. Referees had to redirect where he was going because he was headed into the Trine penalty box. Bulldogs clear it right off the start of this Thunder power play. Handled by Pawinski. Able to find Boardman. Boardman down. Potts will grab it. Around the wall. Carper reaching in for it. Brown to hold it in. Dishes for Boardman. Tees up Pawinski. That one bouncing over the net. Maybe a chance for Nieheisel as the puck skipped away from him. 40 seconds into the Trine power play. It's Carper who will shoot this one the length of the ice, leading Cohen. Cohen knocked into the end wall hard. Trine looking back ahead, but it's cut off by Potts. Good awareness to clog up the neutral zone. O'Bricky looking for the puck. Finds its way to Boardman once more. Bulldogs trying to lift it out, but we get a stoppage with 52 seconds left in the Trine power play. Potts having a friendly conversation with Piper. So we've got another face-off coming up on the near side of the Adrian zone between O'Bricky and London. O'Bricky wins it clean for Ackerman. Trying the rim play, bounced off Dresch, and here's Malone. Dominic Malone in one-on-one with Ransom. Malone moving by. He was hooked, trying to flip this one back out for Potts. A nifty move, a shot from Potts. That is knocked down by Dyer and covered for a whistle with 3:59 left to go in the second period. Shots a whopping 38-20 in favor of Adrian College. McGuire steps in to take this face-off against Nate Mastroni. McGuire will find it. Bulldogs shorthanded still for the next 30 seconds, but the Thunder power play has been sputtering. Finfer. Hutchison turns backward again. Finfer off the wall. Thunder will go back for it. Stopped by Dyer, who leaves it for Koger. Koger ahead for Mastroni. Off the wall. Found by Mastroni once more. Finfer looking ahead for Weber. His song giving Koger some trouble. Weber a big check on Pawinski. Just over 3 minutes to go in the second period. Bulldogs kill off another penalty. But Finfer sent that puck into the scorer's table. Keeping those guys on their toes down there, rinkside. Puck tied up at the dot. Cope lifting one across. This is found by Hissong. Finfer battling for it with Dickman on the near boards. Bulldogs trying to force it out, but it's kept in by Dickman, who turns and shoots a left pad stop from Peter Supp. He's made saves on all 20 shots he's faced so far. Cope behind the goal. Looking all the way up for Weber, who can angle it onwards and heads off to the bench. Played on by Boardman. This is up for Rhoda. Falls over, a chance, and a huge shot block. Griffin the shot. Benda slides in to get in the way. The Czech defenseman helping out his countryman, the netminder Peter Supp, with a shot block. Sent forward by Adam Brown. Puck makes its way to Tyler Hissong. Hissong still with it. Finally had it knocked away by London. Kramer looking for the puck. Skated on by Adam Brown. Brown in the near corner. Hounded by Cope. Benda back for it. He's crunched by Rhoda. Brown sticked away by Benda. Off the glass, Braden Morris with speed in the near corner. Morris behind the net, wedged off the puck by Dresch. Desmadrill following it up. Mastroni sent the pass up ice off the skate of his teammate. Played right back in by the Bulldogs. This is handled by Dresch. Nolan Dresch off the skate of Brown. Crowd showing their support for the Bulldogs as Morris ahead. Desmadrill reaching after it. Breaking up the rush was Dresch. We're in the final minute of the second stanza. Mastroni back along. Lofts it all the way down into the Bulldog zone. Ackerman looking for Morris. Potts spins around his own net to feed Nicholson. Will Nicholson fanned on the passing attempt for Morris. Found by Ackerman, sends one on, and this one sticked up into the protective netting by Dyer for the whistle. 30 seconds left in the period. Face-off won by the Bulldogs. Ackerman bumped into by Piper. This is Malone behind the goal. Back up for Potts. Returns for Malone, opening up in the high slot. Given some trouble by Piper, sends it down low. This is O'Bricky. Sloppy pass, doesn't find Potts. Ackerman treks backwards to grab this puck, and the clock will tick down in the second period. 1-0 after 1, 1-0 after 2. This one turning into a real nail-biter. Bulldogs a heavy edge in shots, 38-21, but just one goal to speak of belonging to Marcus Mack as he struck on the power play in the first period. And it's a one-goal game heading into the third. Don't go anywhere. Plenty of hockey left to be played, and this is shaping into an exciting one here on Senior Night at Arrington Ice Arena. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Bulldog Hockey on ACTV.
There's so many firsts, lasts, and in-betweens. We're certainly not the last class to get a smile and a kiss from Bruiser walking across campus. We are never going to be the last class to begin our college careers by serving our local community and pursuing our passions. Above all else, come hell or high water, we will never be the last class to come to Adrian College and find a motivated and supportive community of students, faculty, and staff, and leave with the skills and tools needed to be inspiring industry leaders and professionals with high hopes and dreams for our bright futures ahead. The people and the experiences that we are most grateful for are the ones that will continue us on this upward path for the rest of our lives. In the spirit of gratitude, thank you to my fellow classmates for being a part of this community with me. Whether we spent most of these moments together or barely crossed paths, you contributed your gifts and talents to continue the legacy of this incredible community. Thank you for prioritizing the preservation of the Adrian College experience and for continually seeking to develop the institution's ability to develop both the knowledge in our heads and the care in our hearts.
Thank you to the roommates, friends, teammates, and peers who, although we have only known each other for 4 years, it seems impossible to think about being surrounded by anyone else in the coming weeks. We celebrated each other's accomplishments, became each other's biggest cheerleaders, and never let each other struggle alone. College has been called the most formative years of our lives, but I can say for certain that these last 4 years have included both the most amazing and most difficult moments of my life. One constant, however, is the support of my friends through it all. It is impossible to thank everyone who makes up our AC family. Together, you have each played an integral role in helping us achieve this momentous milestone.
And you be proud to be a graduate of Adrian College. It's a good day to be a Bulldog. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2023.
Today's students on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time when you will always look back at and say, you know what? Those were incredibly special years. Never experienced before I arrived and never replicated after you leave college.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Welcome back inside Arrington Ice Arena. 20 minutes left. Just a single period yet to be played. And right now there's only one goal to separate these two teams. It's been incredibly tight. Bulldogs have had significantly more scoring chances, but Trine has done a good job of limiting where those chances have come from. And anything can happen in the third period. Adrian versus Trine here on senior night for the ACHA Men's Division II Bulldogs. Getting ready to get this third period started. It's Max Cohen and it's Chancellor Koger, and it's the third period of this senior night matchup. Trine looking to level the score, Bulldogs looking to pull away. This is sent off the wall. See if they can do just that. Carper on the breakaway. Denied by Dyer. What a save with the glove hand. Impressive stuff as Carper with the best chance we've seen in a while, just 20 seconds in to this third period. Nice play by the Bulldogs to quickly send it off the wall. Generated a quick chance for Carper, but Dyer said no dice. Behind the net. This will be handled by Dresch. Lofted ahead. This is off the glove of Mastroni. Found by Hutchison. Off the boards, Carper looking for it. We've got a 5-player pileup on the far side of the Adrian zone. Puck sent up into the rafters. And we'll get a stoppage and a face-off coming up. Cohen squares off with Brown. Cohen, one for Finfer. He'll rim it for Mack. Has the only goal in this game coming on the power play in the first period. Adam Brown trying to change that, but he skied it up away from the goal. Mack working it through, crosses over the Trine blue line as he's hit by Nieheisel. Powinski, crunched by Carper. Desmadrill has it. Shot didn't get through. He's knocked onto his backside. The follow-up from Morris. Another chance for Braden Morris. And kept out by Dyer with the right pad. Played on along for Powinski. Potts in the neutral zone. Desmadrill along for Morris. A long shot. Handcuffed Dyer, but he fought it off. Ackerman looking for the puck here still. This is found by Reese Bomey, blockered away by Petersup. Braden Morris dropped off for Tyler Ackerman. Potts, then Ackerman again. Off the boards. This is up for Desmadrill. In the neutral zone, the Bulldogs will send it deep. 2 minutes into the third. Outshooting Trine 42-23, outscoring them 1-0. O'Bricky bumped by Bomey. This is off the boards. Sent forward by Piper, trying to slide it by Cope, who says nothing, doing in a dangerous collision as his skate got up near the neck of Piper, who looks to be okay. Kramer speeding in to deliver a hit to Dresch. Powinski, or Dresch rather, trying to thread the needle. This is cleared back out. Thunder look ahead, trying to find Mastroni in behind. Skinner hustles to get there. on the near boards. Pass, cut off, shot sent that direction by Piper. Not accurate enough. Mastroni with it. A long attempt by Powinski that was blocked in transit by Greg O'Bricky. Glove down by London. Long shot from Dresch into the near corner of the Adrian zone as Cope sends a message to Mastroni. And Mastroni favoring his left leg, but looks to be all right. Stolen away by Nicholson. Delivered a chop to Mastroni. He'll go the other way. This is knocked downward by Dyer and then covers up. A tough shift for Mastroni. He was hit hard by Cope down low in Adrian territory and then took a hack from Nicholson as well. Unfortunate turn of events from the Thunder player. But looks to be okay. In the Bulldogs now, this will set up an offensive zone faceoff for them. Thunder control off the draw. Skated forwards by Trine's Chancellor Koger. Great name. Finfer. Scooted onwards for McGuire. Keep-in attempt was blocked by Weber, but then the Thunder will play it deep once more. In the near corner of the Adrian zone, it's moved out by Hutchison. Nice rink-wide feed from Hissong to find Cole Weber. Weber in the far corner. Scoots one out for Hissong again. Hutchison handles after Hissong. A heavy hit. Skated out of danger by Brown. Shot in, takes a hard bounce off the end board, smacked aside by Supp. Hissong centering. This will find McGuire. Collides with Dickman. Thunder move it along. Hissong tangled up with a Trine player. Lofted out by Finfer, but batted out of the air by Bomey. Sets up a shot. Peter Supp will hold on, as caught up high there with a stick perhaps was Mitchell Dickman near the net. 15:31 to go in this third period, and the score is still the same. 1-0. Dickman opposes Cohen on the faceoff. Max Cohen will win it back. Carper gets his head up looking for his options. Pulled it backwards. Carper is shifty for Mack. Back for Carper. Cohen bumping for Sam Carper, excuse me. Skated back in by Dickman, driving wide. Carper sealing off Dickman. Potts skate to stick. Dishes for Mack. He's hit by Bomey. Rink wide, it bounces by Lucas London. Now sent back forwards by Ransom. Found by London. Potts looking to move it out. He's shoved up high. No call, will continue. Potts has to be a little bit shaken up after he got two hands to the face. Kramer moving it into the middle. Des Madril trying to find the puck. Cage is completely unstrapped for Jeffrey Ransom, the Trine defenseman. He'll probably have to head off here. I don't think he can legally play with his helmet like that, as Benda took it in offside with 14:26 left in the game. Wonder how Ransom's helmet came unbuckled like that. Very interesting. Face-off won by the Bulldogs. Just came outside the blue line before Skinner could hold it in. This sets up Koger skating in. Excellent work by the grad student defenseman Stephen Cope to give him some trouble. Cope settling the puck down now. Sends this one off the ventilation tube atop the middle of the rink, and the draw will come back in the Bulldog zone. 14:03 to go in this contest. One back by the Thunder. Loose puck discovered by Des Madril. Gained by Boardman. Skinner, dangerous pass up the middle that snuck through for Kramer. Ahead of the reach of Des Madril as he takes a tumble. Dresch looks for Powinski. Now it's Nieheisel. Brown below the goal line. Skinner sidesteps. Sent all the way down by Adrian, icing the call against the Bulldogs. O'Bricky versus Dickman, 20 versus 20 on the faceoff with 13:28 left as Powinski just leaned into a shot that went right into his teammate Jordan Griffin. Peter Supp knocked over after the whistle. Thought for sure we would see tempers flare there. They say that the collision from Dickman was incidental. That's scary. Luckily, Peter Supp looks to be okay. O'Bricky versus Dickman again. One for Malone. Lifted up into the netting as he takes a hit. 13:16 to go. Shots 44-27 in favor of Adrian. Malone dropping one back off the faceoff for Hutchison. Nicholson unable to make a strong play to get it out. Finfer right up through the middle. Thunder defenseman will get there, and it's again icing against Adrian, struggling on the breakout at the moment. Face off, found by Nicholson. Skates up ice, crosses over the offensive blue line. Malone trying to cut quickly. He was shadowed by Ransom. Skated ahead by Powinski. Trying to get by O'Bricky, he's spun around. Hutchison taking the worst of a collision. Malone joined by Nicholson. Nicholson trying to saucer through. Recovered by Malone. Turns back, cuts into the middle. Trying to elevate by Dyer, can't do so. Kyle Dyer playing strong in goals, has saved 43 of 44 for the Thunder. Open space now. O'Bricky, a one-touch deke, and he's dragged down to the ice. Takes a shove from Ransom. Good move by Piper. A shot through. Sealed off by Supp. Another kick save from Peter Supp. Malone lifts it out of pressure. Ransom. Slow approach. Off the skate of Adam Brown. Potts is hooked. This is taken away by Koger. And nice work by Potts to lift his stick and take it away. Pass for Hissong is angled up out of play by Grady Boardman. Rare face-off at center ice, not coming at the start of a period or after a goal as the puck went out of play. This is Potts taking a whack at it. Ramps up off the stick of Powinski and over the goal. Long pass, good stick play by Potts. Twice he gets it to seal off the feed for Koger. Potts, such a talented defenseman, so fun to watch. Moved onwards for the Bulldogs. Hissong trying to find it. Adam Brown will grab the biscuit. Moving in transition. Able to walk by Potts, but into the far corner. Supp had the angle. Going down is Powinski. A shot, and what a stop. Perhaps his best of the game from Supp. They'll lift it up quickly for Hissong, who mishandled it. Ackerman moves it forwards as revisiting that save from Supp. Just got the slightest of touches with the blocker hand. On a heat-seeking missile of a shot from the Thunder. Almost halfway through the third. 10:30 1:36 to go. Bulldogs still up 1-0. Their first period goal holding up at the moment as this is icing against Trine. Cohen will win this faceoff away from Dickman, but Thunder will find it. Boehme moving it out. Speared away by Benda. Dyer out of the goal. Confidently leaving it for Riley Pawinski. Stephen Cope, a backhander. Oh, that's off the post. They say no goal. Sent forward by Cope. That was a close one. The Bulldog defenseman nearly making it a 2-goal advantage for Adrian. Off that left post. Would love to get another look at that one. Marcus Mack spears it onwards. Mack sends it around. Benda, a long shot, came off the stick of Ransom. Trying to clear it out. Max Cohen slides rink wide for Benda. Lifts it in. Jeffrey Ransom batted onwards again for Braden Piper. Piper, a big guy, moves well for a larger fella. And the shot is sent high out of play by Lucas London. May have gone off the stick of Ryan Hutchison. Des Madril faces off with Piper. Wins it back. Braden Morris going to work on the near boards. Winning the 50-50 is London. Hit hard as Finfer, thrown to the ground. Takes it on the chin as late in the game doesn't want to commit a penalty. Good discipline there from the captain, Joey Finfer. It would have been easy to retaliate in those circumstances. Hutchison crosses over center, sends one skipping. Dyer bounced off him towards the blue paint, and he slid there in time to cover up. Scary situation for the Thunder goaltender. That's save number 46 for him. Emerges unscathed, but that was a close call. Thunder able to clear it out. Hutchison seals it off on the boards. Right back in with it. Jack Kramer trying to beat Dresch. Unable to get away from Nolan Dresch. Hutchison moving in to help Morris as it's taken by Pawinski. Up ahead. Chancellor Koger cuts in, shoots. Sealed off by Finfer. Wouldn't let a shot get off for the Thunder forward. Now Finfer dances along through the neutral zone. On the far side, holding off Brown. A nice poke check from Brown to keep it away. Outstretched stick of Dyer will move this one away from his own net. Finfer with the puck in tow. Behind the net, it's Morris. Braden Morris turns, fires, pinned to the chest of Dyer. He'll hold on. 8:07 to go in the game. O'Bricky digs it for Ackerman. Boardman for Boehme. Sized up by Nicholson. Thunder just get it out. Pushed forward by Jordan Griffin. Dickman. Heavy hip check. A statement from O'Bricky. As he stapled Dickman, still getting up onto his skates once more. Ackerman. Malone, some open real estate for number 11. What can he do with it? Sends it around as he takes a check going down to the ice. Nicholson lost it. On the boards, trying to grab the puck. Not a lot of penalties in this game so far. Nicholson still tangled up with his combatant on the far boards. Malone trying to find it. Potts steps up, missed the net. So close, so very close. Another heavy hit. Bulldog player down is Ackerman as he was decked by Boardman. Bodies flying. Maybe a penalty upcoming with the climate we see in this one with 7 minutes to go in the game. Bulldogs up 1-0 thanks to a Marcus Mack power play marker. London dropped backwards for Pawinski. Stolen away by Nicholson with some haste. Looking across for Hissong. Took an odd bounce. Tyler Hissong trying to find it on the doorstep. Here's Piper. Skates by Nicholson. Stripped by Skinner. Zach Skinner driving behind the net. He's knocked over hard by Nolan Dresch, but Skinner pops right back up. He has the puck. Delayed call coming up against Trine. Sup will vacate and head towards the bench. Thunder play it. And with 6:19 left to go, Bulldogs will get a power play opportunity. Nolan Dresch going to the box. 2 minutes for boarding, as Stephen Cope will wave goodbye to him as he goes to the penalty box. Crucial chance for the Bulldogs to try and distance themselves from the Thunder. Still just a 1-0 game. Adrian sends out Max Cohen, Marcus Mack, Jack Kramer, Stephen Cope, and Braden Morris. Morris from the NCAA logo. Tees one up. That's off the glove of Dyer. Cope tangled up with a Trine player. That's another penalty against the Thunder for interference. Chancellor Koger is going to go to the box. Exchanges barbs with Stephen Cope down in the far corner. But clearly, I think, grabbed a hold of the shoulder or perhaps the helmet of Cope. Not a difficult call to make. Koger going to the box. We're going to have a 1 and 47-second long 5-on-3 power play for Adrian. This could be a deciding moment in the game coming up. 6:05 to go in it. Shots are 50-30 in favor of Adrian as they start the 5-on-3. Morris dishes for Cohen. Gives, gets back. Mack from the left wing. Morris, left side circle. Mack handles. Cohen looking across. Pass is angled away well that time by Noah Nieheisel. Nieheisel, Morris, he scores! Braden Morris on the 5-on-3 power play. It's 2-0 Bulldogs on senior night. Braden Morris taking his time, walks in and fires it to the top right corner to make it 2-0 Bulldogs. Morris providing more scoring for Adrian College. It's a 2-0 game. And they've still got a 1 and 28 seconds left of 5-on-4 power play time. Face-off is one for Carper with 5:25 to go in the game. Pushed forward by O'Bricky. O'Bricky looking for Finfer. That went off his skate and then wired the length of the ice by Mitchell Dickman. Sup will leave it for Carper. Sam Carper skating up ice. This is found by Piper. Will Nicholson through the neutral zone. 50 seconds left on the Adrian power play. And I think Nicholson shot it out of play with 4:51 to go. Finfer arguing the face-off placement here to no avail. Nicholson forcing it forwards. Still Nicholson. Pushed aside by Ransom, who lost his edge there. 4:40 to go. Marcus Mack on the 5-on-4 power play, and now Braden Morris on the 5-on-3 power play, the difference. Adrian in the driver's seat here, up 2-0. Looking to go 2-1 on the week as Carper tried the Michigan, looking to pick the puck up, and then took a heavy hack that split his stick in half, and an easy call to make against Jeffrey Ransom. He'll go to the penalty box. 4:17 to go in the game. We've got more 5-on-3 time for the next 13 seconds for Adrian College. Face-off won by the Bulldogs again for Morris, who has the most recent goal. For Mack, the other power play goal scorer. Morris over. Pass from Cohen, skipped over the twig of Mack. Now it's a 5-on-4 power play for the next minute and 42 seconds as out of the box is Koger. Slipped back for Cohen. Morris up top. Mack again, low shot. Nice save by Dyer to get the pads down. Morris for Mack. Long shot from Cohen. Sends it way over. This is Cope. Spinning. Behind the goal. Odd bounce. Boy, that one took a weird carom. Does Dyer have it? Where's the puck? It's still loose. No one knows where it is. We've got an arm in the air. Penalties coming. Cope comes together with Pawinski. And Stephen Cope may be going to the box as well. 3:24 left. Bulldogs were going to get another minute and 8 seconds of power play time. Pawinski went to the bench. He was going to the penalty box and then just left and skated over to the bench. Stephen Cope looks to still be going to the box, though. Let's see what comes out of this. 3:24 to go in the game. Adrian's up 2. And Pawinski being directed right back to the penalty box for the Thunder. So right now, Cope and Pawinski, one guy from each team, in the box. Minute and 8 seconds left on the Adrian power play. These might be offsetting, in which case we would just continue on 5-on-4, but we'll have to see. See what comes out of this. If you're just joining us, Marcus Mack scored in the first period on the power play for Adrian. And then here in the third period, Braden Morris has scored on the 5-on-3. That makes it 2-0 Adrian. Kyle Dyer has saved 52 of the 54 shots he's faced. On the other end, Peter Supp has saved 30 of the 30 he's seen. 2-minute penalty up against Adrian, nothing up against Trine, which would send us to 4-on-4. Adrian head coach Brennan Wachter being given an explanation by the officiating crew. Zach Skinner now headed over to the penalty box for Adrian College. Skinner in the box for Adrian. He's not happy. So Cope and Skinner in there for the Bulldogs. 2 men in the box for Trine as well. Right now it's just a 2-minute penalty up against Adrian and a 1 and 8 second penalty up against Trine. So 4-on-4 hockey will ensue. Out of that kerfluffle, referees take 2 Bulldogs and 1 member of the Thunder. Ahead, this is Koger. Grabbed by Finfer. He'll spin away from the press. Coming in. Cohen with the puck. Returns for Mack. Final 3 minutes of the game now. Cohen skating it forward. Here's Max Cohen. Went in offside as he was colliding with Adam Brown. Neutral zone draw coming up. This has been a great game with a great atmosphere. Lots of fans in attendance. Best turnout I think we've seen for an ACHA D2 game this year here on senior night. Fans showing their support. Friends and family members, as well as a lot of members of the student body supporting the Bulldogs here today. As McGuire will pick off a pass. Heading into the offensive zone, has Weber with them. Here's McGuire. Missed the goal. 2:25 to go in the third, as here is Hutchison. I think that went off the post. In 3 seconds, Trine will be headed to an abbreviated power play, and they will for 50 seconds. Hutchison looking for the biscuit. Dickman hits Weber as he sends it around the wall. A miscue, and here's Willie McGuire off to the races with Dresch. Tried to pull it back, and Dresch pickpocketed McGuire to settle things down. 30 seconds left on a Trine power play as they trail by 2. 1 minute and 50 seconds left in the game. Adam Brown meandering wide towards Ackerman. Des Madril knocked it out. Icing waved here as the Bulldogs are shorthanded. Boardman. Pass onwards for Nieheisel. Ackerman back to grab it. Shoots at the length of the ice. Zach Skinner out of the box. Bulldogs to full strength, and I imagine we'll have to wait for the next stoppage for the other 2 guys, Cope and Pawinski, to return to the game, which we may not get another stoppage. We'll have to see. Des Madril dragged down a Thunder player. That's going to be a penalty against Brady Des Madril. He got the hook in on the hands or the armpit of Bomey, as Pawinski and Cope will return. I believe Trine will get another power play chances. Des Madril caught reaching after the player. He goes to the box, trying to the power play here with 1 minute and 8 seconds left. McGuire wins the faceoff. Finfer looking for it. This is Bomey. Up top for Nolan Dresch. Back for Bomey. Winds, fires. That's blocked. Still the Thunder keep it in. A backhander from Bomey. Kicked out by Supp. 50 seconds left. Weber. Shot the length of the ice all the way down. McGuire the first man in. Dyer will be forced to handle it for Dresch. 40 seconds. Trying a last-ditch attempt on the power play. Down 2-0. Brown on the right wing. Adam Brown whiffed on the shot. Bodied by Finfer heavily. Dresch across. This is Koger. Won't get through. Weber falling down but able to clear it out. 20 seconds. 15 seconds left. Weber plays it back in as he's hit hard and takes down a Thunder player. Penalty upcoming. Maybe penalties coming both ways with 8 seconds left on the clock. Crowd releases a thunderous applause here on senior night with their team up 2-0. Brady Desmadril and Reese Bomey head to the penalty boxes. 8 seconds left on the clock. Marcus Mack and Braden Morris give the Bulldogs a 2-0 lead as the players on the Adrian bench wait to celebrate with their goaltender Peter Supp. Shots are 55-32 in favor of Adrian. Another penalty up on the board. Puck is dropped. Shot all the way down, handled by Supp. Sends it off of the near boards. Finfer bats it out. That's a shutout on senior night for Peter Supp. What better way to send off this senior class of Will Nicholson, Willie McGuire, Cole Weber, and Joey Finfer than with a stalwart 2-0 win for the Adrian College Bulldogs. And you may as well have had that net turned down all game because no pucks were going in with Peter Supp between the pipes. The Czech goaltender played great. Marcus Mack and Braden Morris give the Bulldogs a lift on the power play. Special teams, the storyline here for the Adrian Bulldogs. A strong showing. They win both games against the Trine Thunder this weekend and bounce back from a Thursday night loss against Michigan State to go 2-1 this week. Their last home game of the season is stamped with an exclamation point as the Bulldogs put together a strong showing, and they come out of this one with a W. That'll do it here from Arrington Ice Arena. Glad to have you with us for what was a thoroughly entertaining hockey game. The Bulldogs win. 2-0 the final score. For our entire crew, Kenny Shoup, Forrest Vernier, R.J. Williams, Logan Harmon, Gino Capacchione, and Megan Abbey, I'm Calvin Keys, bidding you good night.
We just wanted to congratulate you for the great at Adrian academically and athletically. We know you're going to be great at night school, and we miss hanging out around the house, watching football, YouTube, or just messing around, maybe sweating out a couple of college football bets on a Saturday. And also shout out to our boys Weber and Nicholson. Congrats on your careers too.
It's crazy to think we've been here 4 years and graduation's already here. It's been a great 3 years and we've had some great memories. I just want to say congrats and it's been fun to play with you. What's up, bro? Congrats on graduating. I've been with you for the past 2 years. Last year with you and Weber, unfortunately. Continuing this year, and it was a blast, and I hope you have a great future, and everything goes well for you. I just want to congratulate you on graduating. We're all proud of you as well as our group. I'm excited to see what you do with your life. And glad to not only call you a friend, but congrats.
I closed my eyes and suddenly a man stood where a little boy used to be. When I think of you, I see the journey of a little boy transforming into a strong man. You're my source of pride, always. I may not carry you in my arms anymore, but I will always carry you in my heart. You will always be my little boy.
Hey, really, congratulations on graduating. Finally, I'm really excited to see you following my footsteps and coming back here for your master's next year. I'm going to miss all our movie nights at Red Roof and listening to you scream about Rainbow Six while I make late night ramen. And excited to see what you do in the future after masters. You do great things. Have a good one.
Congratulations, Coach, here. Just want to congratulate you. Graduating, it's been a great 2 years for you so far. Thanks for leading on and off the ice and really teaching me a little bit about leadership. What's the best for you in the future?
Another turn, the one you walked like in blood. Time got you bothers to let you where to go. So like the best of this dancing on the sky. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable. In the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable. In the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
What's going on, boys? So happy to see all that you've accomplished in your time here at Adrian College. It's been a real honor to be your teammate for the last 2 seasons. I just want to wish you good luck with everything in the future, and I'll see you at the bowling alley next week.
It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me, yeah. And I'm feeling good.
continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. "161 years of